Our second selection sees 18th place Ipswich Town playing host to 9th place Brentford. And Ipswich, they managed to battle back from 2 goals down in their last match against Everton at Goodison Park. Beto and McNeil put the Toffees ahead after 33 minutes before Julio and Cisco managed to peg one back for Ipswich just ahead of the half-time break. And as much as Everton edged the numbers in the first period, there can be no doubt when taking a look at the second half numbers that it did belong to Ipswich. And this dominance would tell in the 79th minute as George Hurst would find the equaliser with the final scores ending 2-2. In terms of form for Ipswich Town, there is credit to earning a away point from 2 goals down. However, the Tractor Boys are still winless in their last 5 Premier League matches. They host a Brentford side who were playing a somewhat distracted Manchester United side in the Premier League. The Red Devils may have one eye on a European final, but they did find themselves 1-0 up thanks to a very rare Mason Mount goal early on. The Bees would then turn the tables before the half-time, with goal contributions from Luke Shaw's own goal and a Kevin Schade strike to see it 2-1 at the interval. From here on out, Brentford pushed their advantage, scoring twice more with Schade's second of the match, and Mbeumo got in on the scoring as well. The Bees led 4-1 after 74 minutes. So perhaps a little bit of complacency is to blame as Manchester United managed to battle their way back into the game. Garnacho scored after 82 minutes, with Diallo scoring a late consolation goal in the 95th, with the final scores seeing Brentford win 4-3. In terms of form, 3 wins on the bounce for Brentford. They're also unbeaten in their last 5 Premier League games. And the Bees will be one of a few clubs hoping that Manchester United do well in Europe, as if the Europa League is won by an English side, Brentford could slip into European qualification if their good run of form continues to the end of the year. In terms of the head-to-head record, the last match between these sides was a very exciting spectacle to behold. Ipswich Town jumped out to a 2-goal lead with thanks to Schmodix and Hurst, but they were unable to hold on to half-time as Visa scored in the 44th and 46th minute to restore parity going into the interval. Then, in the second half, Brentford hit the front through Mbeumo's penalty after 51 minutes, with the Tractor Boys equalising late through Liam Delap, in the hopes to earn a point in their battle against relegation. However, Mbeumo would score his second and Brentford's 4th deep into stoppage time, with the final scores ending 4-3. My prediction for today's game is that Ipswich Town are relegated, but they've shown in recent weeks that they're still battling to try and get results. And as mentioned earlier, Brentford need to continue their winning ways in order to secure European football. All of that is to say that I think we're looking at some goalmouth action in this game and both teams to score, and here's why. Ipswich Town have seen both teams to score. Ipswich Town didn't see both teams to score in the Newcastle or Arsenal games. However, this was largely due to getting a man sent off in the first half. If we ignore this, we can see that Ipswich have seen in each of the last 5 games where they've kept a full complement of players. Also, both teams to score has come in 4 of the last 5 home games. Whereas Brentford, they've seen both teams to score in 5 of the last 7 Premier League games. And away from home, this result has come in 3 of the last 4 matches. Additionally, when we take a look at the head-to-head record, the last encounter between these sides saw both teams to score. Therefore, I'm going to back both teams to score for a full stake here in bet number 2.